What's up, YouTube? I don't know why this thing takes forever to pop up.
I mean, there's always a delay. I feel like when people go live.
If I don't knock this camera over.
Hmm?
I said, hopefully I don't knock this camera over.
Yeah.
There it is. What's going on, YouTube?
Can we move it?
Nah, it's fine. Check in. Who's checked in here? We're just stopping by to say what's going on. I know I haven't posted in a few days. Well, no, I posted yesterday a video. What's going on? Whoa, okay. Jump from 1 to 6. All right, check in. Who's checking in? Yes, go close the bathroom door. I said, yes, go close the bathroom door so she can't get in there. What's going on? Let's see. Got Khalif. What's going on, Khalif? Where are you checking in from? Alexius, what's going on? Definitely some home time. What do you guys have going on this weekend? Okay, you have to deal with it for a little while, huh?
It's because he played in the water when he was washing his hands. Go ahead, Josiah, and then that's it.
Yeah, so we're having a very good parenting day. Guys, man. If you're a parent, I salute you guys.
Today was not a recording day.
Yeah, today was not a day for vlogging, guys.
Oh, man.
So we woke up, so we were super tired in bed this morning because we went to visit my in-laws yesterday. Well, Friday and yesterday. So I got off of work Friday, came home, and then we drove up to Austin. We got out there probably about, midnight or so? Got to Austin at midnight, and then we hung out with her family all day. And then we didn't get back last night until about 2 in the morning. Yeah, Venus, I am definitely glad to be home. I'm way past due for a hair retwist, as you can see. I don't have to wear no bandanas anymore.
Hopefully if I do a decent job.
Yeah, so we get home. Gary, what's going on? She doing your dreadlocks, I guess. Yeah, she's been getting on my case about doing them. She keeps telling me my hair looks a mess, and it's about time I get her retwisted. She was embarrassed to be with me in public, guys. That's how bad my hair was.
That's not true.
So, but we got some graduations to go to next weekend, and
Yeah.
I'm leaving back on the road for a couple of days next week, so today is really the last day to get it done. Timmy, what's going on? Union City, Georgia. Oh, okay. You're out there right by, we used to stay right there in Fairburn.
Mm-hmm.
Right there in Southwest Atlanta. Yeah, guys, so we didn't get back until about 2 o'clock this morning from visiting the in-laws out there in Austin, Texas. But guys, you're being too noisy.
They may need to go play.
Huh.
Because they're trying to get her attention, so they may need to go play.
But, so,
Keep your head up.
okay.
I'm sorry.
So we get up this morning because we were super tired waking up this morning. And so we get up this morning, and our 4-year-old and 3-year-old decided to go on I don't even know what you would call it. On
I don't know what
I don't know, a rebellion spree? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Conniving? I don't know what it was.
It's not conniving.
But 1 mile from me. Oh yeah, okay, you're right there. Okay, next to Fairburn. Yeah, so we get up this morning, and our 4-year-old and 3-year-old somehow get a hold of the the all-purpose cleaner that we have in the house, we don't know how they got it because it's locked in the cabinet. And so they get a hold of it and they spray it everywhere downstairs. Everywhere. Let me see if I can turn this around with my...
You want to turn it?
I got it. Everywhere in our living room.
You really gonna try to do this?
Yeah, I'm really
with
done
your
with my feet. Let's have the camera adjust.
I think it's kind of staying on you.
No, it's gonna move, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can get it right back
Okay,
on
I
us.
see.
Okay, yeah. So they sprayed it all over the living room.
Including.
And then they, my wife is, you know, if y'all watch her YouTube channel, We the Spencer Family, you'll see that she's been doing some gardening. And so they went through her, some of her plants.
My seedlings.
Yeah, her seedlings. Yeah, so she's planting these plants from seeds, like from the root. And they went through and tore up some of her plants and stuff. So they did that. They sprayed the all-purpose cleaner all over the place. And guys, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me turn this camera back around again. This is where so she was pissed off about the plants. I was pissed off about the TV. We've got an 85-inch TV, right? That we spent our life savings on a couple of years ago. So they sprayed it on the TV, guys. And when we tried to turn the TV on, I guess they must have sprayed it on the sensor, and it messed up the sensor. Okay, Karan, all right. So y'all know Karan, the guy who I usually travel with on the road. He just texted me. I guess he's watching live.
Uh-oh.
He said, "Thank God, Miss Laura, for doing your hair." So yeah, guys. So that happened. So they, boys, you're still in trouble. So they've literally been in bed in their rooms all day for spraying the all-purpose cleaner, for tearing up her plants, and then spraying the cleaner on the TV. Almost messed up the screen, and then messed up the sensor.
Definitely did something with the sensor.
Yeah.
For a minute, we couldn't get the remote to
connect.
The TV to pick up anything the remote was doing. We were like, the last thing we need is have to go buy.
Yeah, buy a new TV. That would have sucked. They would have stayed in their rooms so I could afford a new TV. Goodness.
Oh man.
So yeah, what's going on in you guys' world?
That's how our day is.
That's how our day has been, guys. And then trying to get them to stay in their rooms, to teach them, when you're in trouble, to stay in bed, or stay in your rooms.
Oh, yeah.
No toys, but books are accepted. So what's going on in you guys' world? That's how our day is going. And so now our soon-to-be 2-year-old is bored out of her mind.
She definitely needs some entertainment.
Yeah. So what's going on in you guys' world? That's how our parenting is going on here. Let me see. Khalif said Bout Springs. Hey, you about to mess up the camera, ma'am. Here, come here. Ugh. Look, you want to say hi? Look.
Say hi.
You want to say hi? Look. Ah.
I'm sorry. We can't be waiting
Here,
half
watch.
the year
Watch.
to get it done.
What's going on in you guys' world? We're just checking in with you guys. I haven't been as consistent with the video. Well, I've been consistent. It's just that I've been having a bunch of storage issues on my phone with all the footage and trying to upload. It takes forever to upload on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And then the video that I recorded, or the footage I have for Friday, half of it got deleted, and I have no idea how. So I don't have enough footage to post for today. But let me see. Khalif. I began training with Amazon for transportation team. Got my CDL last year. Nice. Okay. About time to make some money. What were you doing before now, Khalif? What were you doing recently? Genesis, give me the remote. Actually, for the giveaway, we should give away one of these locks for
Oh
the
my gosh, that's gross.
for the subscription giveaway. Genesis, let me see the remote. Thank you.
I mean, I guess it's not terrible. People buy worse things.
Yeah, people buy worse things. Yeah, it's called OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people they be buying bath water and all kinds of crap. Anyway.
Teach his own, I guess.
Yeah, that's not even to each his own. I don't know. Oh, Khalif said long story. We got time, Khalif. We're not doing nothing else.
Well, he's got to type it.
He's got to type it. Oh, yeah. So, what do you guys have going on today? Today is what, Sunday?
Yeah.
Last day of the weekend. Y'all can see what we have going on. We got some, I guess people call it self-care nowadays. I don't know. I have an issue with that term self-care. It's like, it's stuff you're supposed to do. So what is brushing your teeth self-care? Getting your hair combed, retwisted, brushed, your self-care?
I think the point is that a lot of times in the society that we're in, the day and age we're in, it's neglected a lot. So.
Brushing your teeth is neglected?
Well, no. I hope not. But you know what I mean. Like taking the extra mile. Like you can get your hair done, or you can just, kind of do it yourself, or do the bare minimum.
Right. Okay, I have 13 people on this chat, and nobody except Khalif is being responsive as of recent. So we have Khalif, Alexius. I know Alexius is still watching. Alexius has been rocking with us for a while. Khalif, I think, yeah, we talked to Khalif on the chat before. Venus sticks around. What's up, Gary? Timmy, yeah, it's Union City. Yeah, we used to live right there in Fairburn, 2-3 years ago? For a little while.
It was before Josiah.
It's before Josiah. Oh, yeah, wow, almost 5 years ago. Kendall, what's up? We send greetings from, how do you spell? It's Dothan, Alabama. Nice. Pontiac, what's going on? Retwist time, definitely. We got some graduations to go to next weekend, so she wasn't gonna let me go looking tore up.
Not with me.
Yeah. Pontiac, how's it going with the Landstar process? Did you consider leasing on? And then the video that was posted yesterday, guys, I have no idea. Something's been going on with the software that I use to upload the footage. So for some reason it sends, it'll have like the music loud and soft, and then I don't know what happened at the end. I think part of it's probably when I upload it to YouTube, because I've been having issues with the uploading process on YouTube. So I don't know what's up with that. I got a bone to pick with YouTube. I tried updating my phone and everything, but it says I have the latest update already, so I have no idea. But guys, I'm not gonna lie, it is still a hot topic around here on what to do with that truck. If we're going to keep it, and then I got a phone call Friday, and they're trying to sweeten the deal on that truck. So, on that green Peterbilt, on that 389, so. They're sweetening the deal on it, so I don't know, I'm getting more and more tempted every day. But also, I don't like the idea of going into that much debt for the truck either. Pontiac, studying for hazmat. There you go. Now, Landstar, nobody tell anybody I told you this. Landstar will let you lease on without a hazmat, but they'll give you like 2 to 3 months to get it after you lease on. Oh yeah, Pontiac said get the Kenworth anyway. Yeah, Kenworth is in the back of my mind still. But Pontiac, would you pay $280 for that thing? $280,000. That's more than $250,000 for a truck. Get your dream truck for $280. I'm gonna have to let one of the kids go. Let me see, Khalid. For the last 2 years, I've been working at Amazon as a yard driver. Gotcha. And moved to a shuttle. Left Amazon early to go to another trucking company and got fired, so I'm starting all over again. Gotcha. Have you made a decision on the W900? No, you're still in trouble, so stay in your room. Yeah, it's still a hot topic, Venus. 9:15, yo, 9:15. 9:15, I was just communicating with somebody with the area code 915. What city is that? I think it was work related. It might have been a dispatcher or agent or something, but somebody had a 915 area code. But yeah, guys, so they're trying to sweeten the deal on that green truck. They offered to lower the interest rate, and so if they lower the interest rate, and they're trying to lower the interest rate by between 4 to 6% on the interest rate for me to get that truck. So guys, like, it's not even fair at this point. But we really don't want to. I don't know. And then here's to even make it El Paso. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I just passed through there recently. I must have seen it on a billboard or something. But yeah, actually, 915. This conversation is gonna leak into El Paso. I'll be passing through there. So to kind of make it more complicated with making our decision on trading in our truck or keeping it, and deleting it or not deleting it, is that we possibly just got a contract. Well, it's not our contract. We got a connection with somebody who has a contract of hauling some good paying freight out of California. So there's like a furniture load that comes out of California that comes to Texas. I think it pays like $280 or $285 a mile. And then there's another contract that pays between $325 if it's not hazmat, or $375 if it is hazmat. That's hauling military ammo out of California coming back to Texas. So it pays between $325 and $375 a mile coming out of Cali, which means if I do that run, I can't delete that truck because y'all know that Cali enforces that law. So I don't know, guys. It's just making the decision more and more complicated. If the rates were better, it would be an easy decision to get that green 389, but I don't know. With the rates the way they are now, and then with baby number 4 on the way, I'm trying to be home a little bit more consistently to help out around here. As y'all heard our story earlier, the kids are taking over the household. So I don't know, what do you guys think? We have 20 people now, so that's the dilemma. The white W900. So y'all want me to go $280,000 in debt for a Kenworth? That's what you guys are telling me. That's what you would do? You would sign on a dotted line for $280 grand, more than $250,000. I'm not gonna lie, you throw an extra 100 grand on there, that's almost as much as our house. It's true what they call it, a house on wheels.
That is more than what our house is.
Yeah. Okay, 915. I want to get in Landstar, but I don't know about the rates right now. Okay, 915. Do you have your own truck right now, or are you a company driver somewhere? Because depending on your answer, I might be able to help you out and be able to find some consistent rates over here at Landstar. So the trick to Landstar is all about relationship. You will find some decent loads. 915 says stay in the Lone Star. See, somebody's got some common sense. But the issue. Okay, so look, so 915, you do have your own truck. Okay, it's all about relationship. Okay, so the way to make it.
What do you need, Genesis?
What do you need, Genesis? Come here. So the way to make it over here with Landstar is to get with these agents. Josiah, you're still in trouble. You need to hush. So the way to get with some of these agents, you have to really cold call them and try to get that relationship, because that's the only way you're gonna fully succeed with Landstar. Y'all don't mind me, I look crazy right now. So you can make it off the load board, but it's just gonna be one of those things. So 915, email me. I may have some options for you over here at Landstar to kind of get you plugged in.
Okay, I'll bring you some more.
I'm gonna pin my email on here. How is your current truck holding up? Yeah, I know. I didn't want to take 1 month to get hired, Rick. Yeah. Okay, so Venus, my truck is doing okay. As y'all can see, I'm still having the the DEF DPF issues, which is I'll wait a while, rates will get better. Yeah, the rates. That's the scary thing, guys, is the rates. If the rates were like they were last year, like I was making $3 to $4 a mile last year. This year we're struggling for about $260 to $280. Like $280 is like, okay, we're doing decent this week. I mean, there are loads that I have found that pay more than $3 a mile, but they are rare and you gotta fight for them. You know, leave my phone here. So let's see, Pontiac. Not 280. If your truck is fine, then don't start over. Yeah. So my truck is having DPF issues. And according to my mechanic, he can delete it for $3,500, which should fix my issues. Plus, I have to replace all the tires on the truck. I just replaced the 2 steers. I got to replace all the drives. I think collectively, if I got the truck deleted, I'd probably be coming out of somewhere around $10,000 in repairs on that truck. The mechanic said if I don't delete the truck, it's going to cost me between $8,000 to $10,000 to maybe fix the DPF, DEF issues. So if I gave him $8,000 to $10,000, and this is my third opinion, guys. I took it to the dealer. They said probably, you know, of course they said DEF, DPF, and they have to go through the whole system and figure out what it is, and it's going to cost some money. The mechanic is saying same thing, but he's saying if he fixes it, it's going to cost a lot of money in parts. So he's saying between $8,000 to $10,000 plus the other issues. So then I'm going to be out of like $15,000 to $18,000 if I go that route. And then I have about almost 700,000 miles on the truck, I think. Let me double check. Appreciate it, man. Cool. Thank you for checking in with us and staying. Karan, I just got your text. Karan said, let the boys come out and stop being a mean old man. Hey, if you want to come get on them, by all means. You know where I live, sir. Let me see, how many miles are on my truck? I keep tabs of the mileage. So I have 692 on the, I'm sorry, no I don't. I have 761 on my odometer. So, I'm coming up on 775,000 miles on that truck. So I will be needing an overhaul soon. And an overhaul is going to cost about $25,000. So that's the other dilemma too. Just if I can make $2,500 a week, I'm good with that. You, 9:15, hit me up. We'll talk about some options over here at Landstar. It can definitely be done, but you have to know what you're doing. I watch your videos and got the best channel. Appreciate that, Joshua. Even better than Just Truck, the popular, infamous Just Trucking and Gentry and Sons, and who else did we watch? Actually, Joshua, so tell me this. What makes our channel stand out? I have been wondering that with that. Because we love Just Trucking's channel. We just finished watching Gentry and Sons. So what makes our channel stand out from the others?
And we wanna make content that you guys like. So.
Yeah.
Here, baby.
But content that you guys like, but at the same time, like the raw footage, you know, of what goes on. Because as y'all can see, I don't hide anything on my channel. When it comes down to when the rates are bad, or when a broker lies, or when I get somewhere and the trailer is red flagged. Guys, I was so mad. Y'all can probably see my whole body language when I recorded that. I was so pissed off. I was not trying to get stuck in Laredo and then miss that appointment, and my whole schedule be messed up for the whole entire week.
Following week, yeah.
Yeah, and then the video that I was supposed to post today with the footage being deleted, I don't know how half the footage deleted. Y'all would have seen it, like, also a difficult day. But yeah, so for the trucks, we can either put all the money into this truck, like collectively, even after we do our overhaul, even if it's in a year or two, we'll be putting about $35,000 to $40,000 into that truck. I'm stuck right. I can't move right now. So, or we can just start over fresh, and get something different.
Go to bed, son.
So those are our. So y'all tell us, what should we do with this truck situation? This is an ongoing topic. I have thought about getting just something like a Freightliner Classic or a Coronado, and just kind of, because where we finance our trucks, we finance them from a private party, which is why we have the limited options over here. We have thought about going out and financing something outside of that fleet, outside of that not owner operator, but owner finance option. But if I do that, it's going to be like a Freightliner Classic or a Coronado, or even like like a 2010 to a 2015 W900. That would be fine too. I watch Trucking Together and Trucking with. Yeah, I've seen Trucking Together's channel. That's the husband and wife couple, right? Pontiac. And I had the second one was a Trucking with. How do you say that? Schmidt. How do you say that?
Yeah, Schmidt.
Yeah, I haven't seen that channel.
Ezekiel. Genesis.
Yeah, so what do you guys think? Those are our dilemmas. Like,
Please.
keep the truck, get rid of the truck, delete the truck, try to fix it the right way.
Come here, Josiah.
I don't know. But when I tell you guys it's been a hot topic around this house, it's definitely been a hot topic. And I'm not gonna lie, like, even that Peterbilt, I don't know. I just wasn't blown away by it like I was with that W900. Ben English said, do not delete your tractor. Do
Stay right there.
a major depth clean. I thought about that, Ben. The dealer I took it to, he said maybe just see about getting the DEF and DPF system cleaned up, the filters and everything cleaned up and serviced. But the mechanic I took it to is saying that's not the case because it's throwing way too many codes, and it's probably gonna be a multiple things. Keep shopping. There are better deals out there. Yeah, that's yeah. This whole morning I've been looking at different trucks. I really do like the Freightliner Classic, the Coronados. The W9 has never really changed its body style, which I like. I like that about them. You have a difficult decision to make. I know, Venus. What would you do, Venus? We should just start a GoFundMe. Goodness. And we just go and pay cash for the truck. But yeah. Huh? Yeah. But yeah, then also, y'all know that, I do the tours, and the tours are majority like your Californias and your New Yorks. And so deleting the truck would not be ideal for that either. But also putting a lot of money in. And then also, guys, when we bought the truck, it wasn't the best place, the best time to buy the truck. Because we paid for it, during the COVID spike. So we paid a good between $15,000 to $20,000 over, what the truck is, what it is now.
Ahead.
Isn't it most economical to get a new motor instead of signing up for a tractor? That is in the decision also. Like I said, we have so many options. It's just trying to figure out what to do. And it's trying to make the right one. I would go with the W900. We may have to do it just for Venus. For Venus and for Jerry, which I haven't seen Jerry on here in a while. He must have had a surgery.
Yeah.
So Jerry, if you ever see this, everybody send the W9.
Well.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, it's just so many different options that we have. And the cheapest option is to just get the truck deleted. When I say cheapest, I mean coming out of pocket. But when it comes to revenue in the future, we're trying to think about that too. Remember, when you delete the truck, you have to wipe the computer. Yep, that is true. Yep. Yeah, and then also, guys, just knowing me, if I get that truck deleted, I have to straight pipe it since you're going to be down there anyway, working on the deleting it. I hate the way that truck sounds. Like, 'cause when people see, because I don't have a common popular truck, so when people see me coming down the highway, they expect for it to have like, to at least sound mean or be able to perform different or something. But that truck, it's awful. Even the horn, guys. I don't even have like an air horn, a pull string air horn. It's a stupid button on the steering wheel, and it's that truck. It was. Whoever made that truck wasn't thinking. I mean, it was international. I'm not really a fan of the international brand, especially the ProStar. The Landstar, at least I don't like the look of the Landstar either, but at least it looks different. 915 says, check your email, definitely, sir. And then Venus said, that option may come back to haunt you. Yeah. Really, guys, all these options may come back to haunt me. That's the other thing. Like, there's really no safe answer here. No safe option. Patrick Davis. Hey, I just checked out your channel. Keep up the good work. I put a few videos on. Let me see. I put a few videos out and stop. I will start back posting next week. Hey, all right, cool. I am going to, let me see. Click on your channel. You need me to what?
I need you to keep your head up.
Okay. I just subscribed to your channel, Patrick. Well, when you start posting again, I'll be sure to check it out. Let me see if I can. What is that? Is that for this?
Did you close the door all the way?
Okay, yeah, I'm subscribing. I'm going to set the notification bell.
Did you close the door all the way? I'm sorry.
That way, when you post, I'll know.
Genesis.
You ever thought about a Western Star? Okay. I've never thought about buying a Western. I haven't looked at them. No. These new Western Stars, guys. If there's one truck that is uglier than the Lone Star, in my opinion, are the new Western Stars. I hate that curved sleeper. I hate that. The older Western Stars, I don't mind them. But the new ones, that new look, I can't stand it. The Western Stars are, I just don't like them. I've never driven one, so I don't even know how they drive. Like, do they drive okay? For those of you who are tuning in, our boys are in trouble because they got up this morning before my wife and I got up, and they sprayed all-purpose cleaner. Let me turn the camera again. They sprayed all-purpose cleaner all throughout the living room. So when we got up this morning, we were like, what's that smell? And we were looking around. So they sprayed it all throughout the living room.
Is that taking advantage of my kindness?
Who?
Okay, just say it. I gave him the water bottle because he said he was thirsty. He went in the bathroom and started playing with the water.
And so then they also sprayed the all-purpose cleaner on our 85-inch TV.
Don't forget about my plants.
Huh? Oh, and my wife, yeah, I'm just so pissed off about the TV, guys. And then they got up, and my wife, she's into gardening, so she has some seeds that she had planted, and they just started sprouting, and they kind of went through and tore up her plants too. So they messed up the TV, they messed up the plants, and they And they sprayed the all-purpose cleaner everywhere. Yeah, let me see, husband and wife from California. Yeah, that's them. Yeah, I think they're Landstar too, aren't they? I believe. There's two couples that I've seen on YouTube. One is a Landstar couple, and there's another one with a different company. Thank you. You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi.
Good job, Genesis.
Yeah, do you want to get the green truck or the white truck? Which one do you want?
Yeah.
Oh, you got green and white in your hair too, huh? You want both of them?
Yeah.
You want to get both?
Yeah.
You want to get both? Okay. Venus said they had big fun. Oh, man. Oof. They're not having fun now. They are in their rooms. indefinitely.
I'm sorry.
Will you stop? Yeah, so they're in their rooms.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what possessed them to do that. Because they don't do, I mean, well, the middle child would do something like that. The oldest one, there's just no way. And so they've been in their rooms all day, and I don't know how long they'll be in there.
I mean, they have their books they can read.
Yeah, they have their books, yeah. Yeah, they can have books in their room, but no toys. We'd rather them at least spend their served time being constructive. So yeah, what do you guys have going on this Sunday? It's pretty cloudy here. Well, it was raining this morning.
Oh, what's it?
Yeah, it was raining. Ben English. They were helping. They were saying they were saying COVID is still alive, but the 85 cannot help them over here. Genesis, no ma'am. Hey, what's going on, Official Willis? What you got going on? So let me know. So we have 40 people here. So y'all let me know. Where y'all from? Well, not from, but where are y'all currently and what's the weather like? I'm always curious about that. Where are you guys checking in from?
Give us details because we love keeping up with you guys.
Yeah, we definitely do. Like we're always going through the, who's out of the bed?
It's Zeke.
Come here, Zeke.
This is not for your face. Stop it.
Let me watch his glass so she won't. Zeke, go over there to the corner and don't move until we say so. So yeah, where are you guys checking in from? We really do always go through the comments and see what you guys are talking about and see what you all are, what your input is for the channel. And we really do take y'all's advice on a lot of these things too. I finally got the WD-40 on my clutch so to stop squeaking. I'm from Houston, Texas, and from Florida. Oh, what part of Houston? That's where we're at, Patrick.
Well, outskirts now.
No, the outskirts, yeah. Official Willis says Savannah, Georgia, in the heat. B. Farrell said trucking together is with Siva. There you go. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Venus Flat, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh, that is a dead zone for trucking, man.
Genesis? No, ma'am.
Go. She dropped that.
No.
Yeah, the Albuquerque, New Mexico. The only thing that's really out there is that, be careful, is that that Walmart facility right there in, what's that city? South? No, ma'am. No. Go sit down. You're in trouble. Go sit. Michigan, nice. It's really, it's warmed up out there. Wow. Yeah, my family's from Detroit. Brownstown. David, my family's from Detroit. Boys, you are Josiah, you're in trouble. No talking.
Read your book, Josiah.
Oh, you live in downtown, Patrick. Okay. Yeah, we live out here in Dayton. So like north of Channelview, north of Crosby, out here in the Dayton area. We have to get out of the city because, as you probably know, people are getting crazier and crazier. We used to live over there in right between Spring and Greenspoint. And before that, we lived over in the Galleria area, in the West Chase area. And then, that's right, before that, we lived in Friendswood. So we've been all over, but we both grew up in the A-Leaf area. Genesis, leave him alone, he's in trouble. But yeah, we're out here in Dayton where all the country folk are. Got some property out here and have our own space. Yes, you need to leave him alone because he's in trouble. Let's see, where else are you guys checking in from? What do y'all have going on this Sunday?
I'm so sorry.
And how do y'all spend your weekends? As y'all can see, we're boring people. We don't do anything. Looking at. Oh, okay. Willis, you looking at Porter or Sugarland? I would say Porter, because Sugarland, the tax rate is ridiculous out there, and it's only increasing. Like where we live, guys, a lot of y'all are gonna get jealous. Our property tax rate where we live out here is 1.75 for our property taxes, and it's because we're in a rural area. That's always a hard word to say. And so our property tax rate is 1.75%. And then where we stay, we don't have HOA. All right, guys, y'all know how we are about our Q&As. Let me see. Okay, grew up in South Park, went to Willow Ridge, got a 5-acre property under contract in Cleveland. Now, oh, you're right around the corner. Yeah. Yes, I know it's been away for a while. The Walmart distribution center is outside of Apple. Yes, Las Lunas. Yes, that's where it is. Yeah, I've been over there, I think twice. Genesis, come here. He's in trouble. Sugarland also have mud taxes. Yes, you're correct. You ever gonna do flatbed at Landstar? I did do securement class. I am certified to do flatbed. I don't know. I'm too lazy for flatbed. But I do eventually want to get into the heavy haul. Genesis, come here. Leave him alone. He's in trouble. I thought about getting to the heavy haul here in the future. But it's just one of those things. I might be getting a reefer. Just a hint there for you guys. I'm looking into getting back into reefer. When I first got my CDL, I got it from KLLM/Frozen Food Express. And I was hauling reefer over there. So I'm thinking about going back to... Landstar has a reefer division. And so I'm thinking about getting back into reefer. What's a mud tax? How do you explain a mud tax? It's got something to do with like the city or like the. That's a good question. I've heard of the mud tax, but I can't really describe it. It's gonna stay on if I okay. Let's see, mud tax. What is a mud tax? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like for utilities. Pontiac, Siva, yeah, Venus. I used to distribute bathroom tissue to the facility. Oh, okay, yeah. Usually when I go there, it's been cases of the Sam's water. Whenever I go there. But yeah, guys, all right, it's Q&A time. Ask us anything. We'll answer it to the best of our ability. If you want to ask something controversial, you can ask us how we met.
Genesis.
Yeah, well, let's see. A Porter definitely, because the property taxes out there, you'll get way more bang for your buck with all the land and just being away from everybody. And then out in Porter, I think they qualify for the USDA loan. So you have your FHA loan, your VA loan, your conventional loan when buying a house. The USDA loan, you can buy a house for $0 down. For almost the same interest rate as a VA loan. So you might want to check that out. I'm in a reefer haul to FFE and LTL division like 6 years. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that's what I did. When I ran out the Houston division, I used to run that dedicated run from Dallas to Houston. About 3 years ago. 3 years ago? 2 years ago? About 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. I used to run dedicated from Dallas to Houston every night for a little while. And I got to go home every day. I used to love that run. It got boring after a while, but I used to love being able to go home every day and having the option of weekends off. How long you been trucking? Marine Corps vet. I'll be using the VA loan. There you go. There you go. We've been trucking for about, in the 18-wheeler, about 3 years now. I think we've been in the 18-wheeler for about 3 years, and before that we had a hot shot company before that. We ran hot shot hauling cars for about half a year, and then I saw what the industry was about to do with the hot shot, and so we went ahead and decided for me to get my CDL, and that's when I went over to Frozen Food Express, and then I went to Carter Logistics for a little while, and then I learned about the opportunity over here at Landstar, and we came over here and bought the truck and everything. All right, Q&A, guys. Ask us something difficult. We'll answer anything, mostly. Like I said, if you want to ask us something controversial, you can say, "How did you guys meet?" You can say, "Who reached out to who first?"
Please don't ask that.
Yeah. How many more kids y'all gonna have? Ow! Let me see where you get your truck from. So Willis, there is a so over here at Landstar. Okay, all the questions are coming in. Here we go. Okay. So the way we bought our truck is over here with Landstar. Of course, Landstar is owner operator only. But what you can do is become part of a fleet. So the guys that I work with, they have a fleet of about 80 to 100 trucks. And they give you the option to buy one of their trucks as an owner finance. You pay either what they pay for the truck if it's brand new, or they'll sell it to you for what the market rate is going. And you get it for the interest rate that they got it at, which is about 9%. And so they don't make money off the trucks. They make money if you're hauling their freight. And so we haul a majority of their freight. And so that's how we got our truck. That's why I have the option of buying something like a W900 or a Peterbilt. And it's percentage based, so it's based off of how much revenue you bring in rather than just having a set truck note. So you do have a minimum you have to meet, but it's more so based off a percentage. So let's say I got a 2015 Cascadia or a brand new 2024 W900. My payments are going to be the same because it's percentage based rather than note based. And then it's also, it just took me a year to a year and a half to pay off that Cascadia. Versus the W9 might take me 5 to 6 years to pay it off. So that's how we bought our truck. Do you plan on buying a? Yeah, A Farley, we own that truck. The one we have, is our truck. NACA is another type of loan. Yeah, I did hear about NACA. I got my own truck right now and it'll be paid off in September. There you go, Willis. Yeah. We're owner operators over here at Landstar. And it's definitely a struggle right now. Oh, that scared me. I thought it was just GoPro turning off. I was like, no. Oops. But yeah. So yeah, that's how we bought the truck, is it's more so percentage based. And then you're able to slightly negotiate in a contract of purchasing the truck on if you have different terms that you need to meet. You know, they're really good about working with you to making sure that you can afford whatever you're getting. So yeah, so we got this truck now. We got it for, like I said, we really overpaid for it because when we bought it, it was during the COVID spike of everything. And so we kind of regret that now. Well, we don't regret being an owner operator. How's the process of getting with Landstar, thinking of signing on? So getting on with Landstar takes 3 to 4 weeks. It's a lengthy process because they're very careful about the drivers they bring on. But it's well worth it once you get on. Once you get your hazmat, I would highly suggest getting your tanker too, because Landstar has a lot of contracts with Halliburton and what's the name of the other company? Champion X, and a lot of these big plants, Exxon, and they haul the hazmat totes. And so to haul those totes, you need your tanker as well. So, ow,
I'm sorry.
So if you get your hazmat, get your tanker too. Landstar has a doubles and triples department. They have a flatbed, step deck, heavy haul. They have a tanker department too. A lot of people don't know that, and they also have reefer. And then the guys that I work with, they actually have a hopper bottom contract with TSD hauling carbon black. So whatever you want to haul over here, they have it over here. You just have to know who to get plugged in with. And so if y'all ever decide to come to Landstar, let me know. And I don't know everybody, but I can hopefully point you in the right direction. I did pin up my email. I can't even say it. I pinned my email up there to where you guys can email me your information. I'll reach out to you and help you guys get on. Just Trucking is a pretty cool guy. Yeah, he was really cool. I was actually really impressed when I met him at the truck stop a couple of months ago. Him and his wife, super cool, super laid back, super chill. Really, what's the word I'm looking for? Genuine. You know, no kind of motive or anything. All right, guys. Q&A. Q&A. What y'all gotta ask us? Oh, my neck. Oh, God. Okay. You ever heard of C1 Specialized here at Landstar pulling wind towers? Yeah, I've heard. I was actually the fleet owners that I work with. They don't specifically do the specialized the windmills and stuff or the wind towers, but they've definitely hauled stuff like jets and your huge engines, on your extendable step decks and all that stuff. They haul some really good like badass loads. And those guys get paid. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm in the back of my mind. I thought about doing heavy haul because the money is there. The stress of dealing with that stuff and DOT and just you always have to have your ducks in a row with that stuff. I mean, it's the same thing with hazmat, but the heavy haul, I just feel like it's something different. I enjoy just back up into a dock. All right, Farley asked the first marriage question. He said, "How long y'all been married?"
Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, answer.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do some math here, guys. Farley, dang it. Hold on. I know this.
Do you?
This August would make 6 years.
Yes.
6 years. 6 years coming up. Come on, Farley. You should know not to ask a man that question.
That took you way too long.
No, I was doing the math. Blame it on my math skills. Yeah, so it'd be 6 years in August. So fun story, guys. I don't know if y'all remember Hurricane Harvey that hit Houston, Texas. We got married like 3 days before Harvey hit. So our honeymoon was evacuating, packing up everything and hitting the road. And that's when we moved to Atlanta, to the Fairburn area for a little while. And then we had some family emergency here and we moved back to Texas right afterwards. I pulled oversized before going to containers. DOT not bad as long as your ducks are in a row. Yeah, same thing with hazmat. DOT just irks my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. Venus said you shouldn't have to think about it. Farley said, "Damn son, you headed to the couch tonight." You asked me, golly, shoot. Yeah, you should know not to ask that question. But I got it right, so goodness.
Good thing it wasn't timed.
Yeah, if it was timed, I would have failed. No, so we got married in 2017. Because because a lot happened in our life in between that time.
A lot happened, baby.
Huh? Okay.
Killing me, Smalls.
Oh, here we go. Kendall, how many more kids do you want to have? I knew that was coming. Fisher Willis said that was a setup question. Yeah. All right. How many more kids? You know what, guys? Don't ask me. Don't even ask me. Thank you.
Well, you'll get two different.
Yeah, you'll get two different answers, guys.
His answer will be whatever the wife wants.
Yeah, that's my answer. However many kids she wants to have. I have a Ford Excursion outside, guys. I told her if she wants to fill that thing up, by all means, go right on ahead. But right now, so we have a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old who are exactly a year apart. One is December 1st, 2018. And then the second born is December 12th, 2019. So y'all can see a pattern here. We got married in 2017. We had our first born in 2018. Our second born exactly a year later in 2019. And then Genesis, our youngest, what was she born in? 21. So we took a little bit of a break with her. And then as y'all can see, we have one on the way. Ow. A. Farley said, I've been married 22 years and still have to think about it. I know.
Well, that's understandable, okay? You've got some grace there.
Yeah, we've got 6 years. But we've known each other since high school.
Yeah, we've known each other.
Just, I think, sophomore year. Was it junior year?
You would, see, that's the controversy right there. You would know that number better.
Huh?
You would know that number better than I.
No, I'm trying to think of when we went to that church. I think it was a sophomore year.
When you and your family went to the
Yeah.
church? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think so. We've known each other since sophomore year in high school.
Because I was already there.
Yeah, and she could not stand me, guys. She could not stand my gut.
I mean, I didn't hate you. I just...
She didn't hate me, but she
was
couldn't stand me.
annoyed.
Yeah, she didn't like me at all. It wasn't until our college years when we got like reacquainted. And I tried shooting my shot, guys, and she kept telling me no. And so then after a year, she finally gave in. I wouldn't leave her alone. Appreciate that, man. Cool that your channel is cool. Yeah, we try to be.
On my channel? Talking about mine or yours?
Man, cool. If you think this channel is cool, you should check out my wife's channel. We the Spencer family. Check that one
I
out.
thought you were talking to me. That wasn't a plug, I promise.
I know,
I
right?
thought he was talking to me.
Ooh, Willis said, oh, woo.
Oh no.
Willis said, how was the home buying process? Willis,
That's a terrible question.
that's a terrible question.
It's a great question, but it's a terrible.
That was the most difficult thing we've ever had to do.
But it didn't have to be. That's the
Yeah,
part
yeah,
like,
that's what sucked.
frustrates us so much.
Yeah. So just the short version, not so short version. When we got our house, so this is what happened. We were renting our house before we stayed here in the spring area. We were renting that house, and we were going to buy that house. And the owner decided out of nowhere.
Because the owner had, when we first were looking into renting, the owner had it listed for sale and for rent.
Right.
So we reached out to him.
Josiah, shush.
We reached out to him and we asked if he was willing to rent it to us for, a year or two. And
Then we could buy it.
Then we would, buy it from him. And he agreed. We get into the house. All kinds of problems happen in that house.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't a good landlord-tenant situation. So we started kind of browsing the home buying possibility, kind of just tipping.
Well, we were looking when we.
I mean, we were interested, but we were just kind of looking at first.
Remember he was out of nowhere. He went to sell the house.
But remember, we went to look for we were house hunting, kind of getting an idea.
But we were just trying to get an idea of what the market was like. So we just started looking at houses just to kind of get an idea of them. And then out of nowhere, I had switched jobs because I was with Frozen Food Express, and I had switched jobs with Cardinal Logistics. And guys, I started orientation at 7 o'clock that morning. So I quit my job to start a new job. And the night before, he had emailed us saying, hey, I'm going to sell the house. You have 30 days to get out. Unless you want to buy the house. I'm like, dude, well, we're not ready to buy the house right now. And so, this is right before I started my job. Yeah. And so I'm in orientation. That's when I saw the email and was like, so I called my wife. I was like, guys, I saw Laura. I was like, whatever. So we got to figure something out. And so we started looking, of course, to move. Zeke, are you out of bed? Come down here. Come back down to your corner. Guys, the kids are in trouble. For those of you who haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, if you just hopped on, the kids are in deep trouble for some stuff they did. But anyway, Josiah, you're still in trouble too. I should hear you. And we met this real estate agent who told us, like, hey, yeah, he looked through my finances and everything. He said, yeah, y'all can buy a house. And I can help you buy one. And we said, oh, okay. So I just quit my job, which that made it all the more difficult of the getting approved for a house. And then being a truck driver and my pay being inconsistent, that took a toll on it. And then we had just bought 2 new cars, prior to that. And so everything that could have went wrong did. The whole 3-month process while we were having this house built, it just went horrible. But as y'all can see, it worked out in the end.
It wasn't on the landlord. When we finally were getting into the process of purchasing this house, what's it called?
The lender.
The
Zeke, shush.
On the lending end, he was just making it really, really difficult for.
Instead of telling us why we weren't getting approved, he would just tell us, no, you're not getting approved.
How they'll say oh, your debt to income ratio is too high. You need to do this, and this. He would just go, oh, it's just not going to work out because your debt to income ratio is too high, and like just like leave it at that. But we knew from our own research, from the builder representative did more, like helped us more than our realtor or the financial officer. I don't know what they're called, but
lender.
Yeah. Anyways, she helped us more than either
everybody combined.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, and then on top of that, so with the cars, when I told him, I said, well, I can sell the cars back to the dealer because at this time is when everything was peaked. And I said, we can sell our cars back to the dealership and still get kind of what we paid for the cars, or at least what we owe on them. And then this dude told me no, because, well, you need a way to get back and forth to work, so you can't sell your cars.
So let's give a little bit of a timeline. We had to move out of our old house, our rented house, in March, the beginning of March. Yeah. And by this time, we found this builder, and we wanted to at least see if it was a possibility. So we started the process in March. He waited until the end of May to tell us, and the house is supposed to close the end of June. He tells us the end of May. So it turns out you can go ahead and
turn around,
get rid of both of your vehicles. What else was it? It was
sell the vehicles and then try to get some personal assets.
So we had everything that we needed for our down payment. We had all of the other stuff, in order. It was just literally within a month. He told us not only did we.
Yeah. No, even on our closing day, guys, when we went to go close, we weren't even approved up until we signed the paperwork on the house.
Well, and it's possible that we were, but he was being like
he's been a jerk,
an a-hole about it. Yeah. But within the last literally 30 days, he was like, okay, you need to get rid of both of your vehicles, and you need to have the. Oh,
that was the other thing. Originally, he told us that we were gonna do the USDA loan, which is 0 down. Yeah. So within a month, guys, before we buy our house, he tells us you need. Jenna says, shh. He tells us you need $12,000 for your down payment. He says you need to get rid of both of your vehicles, which is, it costed us $5,000 to get rid of our vehicles, because that's how much we were upside down on the cars. So we had to pay $5,000 to get rid of our vehicles. And then 2 weeks before we closed on the house, he told us that we needed an extra $4,000 in reserves. So we needed, what is that, 12 plus the 5.
Now remember, we started this in March. If we had known all of this information at the beginning, we would have been fine. Mm-hmm. Everything happened literally within the 30 days before we were supposed to close.
Yeah, so we pulled like over $20,000 out of our behind the last month, which is unheard of.
Really
yeah.
Fight for that.
When I tell you guys we were penny pinching, like, man. But we made it happen, and we love the house because we grew to love it because
we grew with it. Like we were here
down to the baseboards. Like we went and wrote scriptures on all the baseboards of the house, while I was in the building phase. But Farley said, "How long you been growing your hair?" I've been growing it about 8 years. I think about 8 years.
Sure.
Maybe between 6 to 8 years. I think 7 years I've been growing it. What's you guys' next 5-year goals? Ooh, Patrick. Yeah. We don't even know what we're doing tomorrow. 5-year goals, definitely we want to have about 3 trucks under us. But under the Landstar umbrella. We want to have about 5 trucks, and we want to be at least halfway done with paying off this house. Those are the 2 main goals. And cars paid off because we're doing the whole debt-free thing. Farley said, I remember when I had hair like that. And one too many Jerichos. It's gone, long gone. Yeah, I had a fro before this, and it just got hectic, so I just needed something more easy to maintain. But yeah, so that was our home buying process. Our 5-year goal. We're really trying to get out of debt, so we're paying off a lot of our stuff right now. We're doing that the whole Dave Ramsey plan, and we're tired of just owing people money, and so we're in that phase of just paying everything off. And just trying to cash flow everything, even our business. And it's definitely possible. You have people like Just Trucking, who cash flows his company. And then, what's his name? Gentry, Tim Gentry, cash flows his business. A lot of people are out there doing it. What's the title company did you guys choose? What's the name of that title company?
It was Anglia.
No. The title company.
It's so they sold it, so now we have PennyMac, but it was Arclet.
No. That's the mortgage. The title, the place we went and signed for the.
I don't know. There were so many in that.
Yeah, there were so many. I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, I can't think of the name of the title company.
There were so many.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in there.
And we were by ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. And then when we got there to go sign for the house, they told us, "Oh, we're having technical difficulties because
our realtor wasn't there."
Yeah, our realtor wasn't there because he had a death in the family, and then they were having difficulties getting the contract sent over to the title company, and it was the last day that we could.
Like if we tried to extend it, all over
again.
It would start over, and our interest rate would go up.
2%.
Yeah, all of that would have happened.
Because they actually lowered our interest rate. This is
what they sold it to us for. Was
everything would have had to renegotiate everything, and then with the what do you call it? The inflation and everything, it would just been horrible. Okay. And then also at the same time, because we had to move out of that previous house, we were staying with my mom for about 3 months. So we had put all of our stuff in storage. So while we were signing for the house, our friends were emptying out the storage unit to prepare to move it to the new house because I was just in town for those 2 days being a trucker. And then they pushed back our signing date. Guys, when I tell you everything that could have went wrong did get in that house. Like it wasn't until we got the keys to that house and I made sure the keys worked that we could take a breath. So we did our closing and we moved into the house all on the same day. And while we were signing the paperwork, our friends were clearing out the storage unit and loading it up in the 18-wheeler that I was using to move everything. You like Dave Ramsey, but I don't agree with everything he says. I agree with about 90% of what he says. Some stuff does seem like it's unrealistic, but the principle of what he teaches is correct. The principle is correct, but a lot of getting there and completing that goal does seem like it's unreachable. I don't know. Come on, guys, Q&A, questions and answers. What do y'all have questions for us? We're willing to answer them. I'm using my phone, guys. I'm watching the stream here to use it as a mirror for my hair to see what's going on back there.
You don't trust me?
Yes, I feel a lot of weight back there. Yeah. Questions and answers. What do you guys, any questions? We're willing to try to answer them to the best of our ability. We have 37 people in the chat. I think the most we've gotten was like 42. We're at least keeping 37 people entertained. What's your next load? So I'm leaving out bright and early tomorrow morning. It's going to South Louisiana. I think the city's called Galliano, Louisiana, but it's like right there off the water, like South Louisiana, like the boonies. Timbuktu kind of Louisiana. Which is probably going to be a pain in the butt trying to drive down all those county roads and stuff. How do you like the International? You want the honest answer? I don't like Internationals at all. I feel like a lot of the buttons and a lot of the specs in the truck are backwards. Like there are some buttons and switches and stuff that are just in the most difficult places. And I can't stand it. And I'll be sure to, I'm going to do a review on the truck. I'm going to do a whole video on it. What camera do you use? We're using the GoPros. So for the truck, I have a bunch of GoPro 8s all over the truck. I have one that faces the road, as y'all can see. I have the one that faces me. And I have the ones outside for like the outside view. I want to get about 2 more and try to experiment on 2 different angles. And then on some videos, y'all see I have the one on my head, like the POV. But my wife, for her YouTube channel, she uses the GoPro 9 because she does a lot of selfie stuff. It's got the front camera on it. Willis, I got a 2018 International LT, and it's a beast. Really? I never driven one. Oh, you got the LT. Okay.
What's the matter?
Come here, Genesis.
What happened?
Any questions, guys? We'll probably get out of here in the next couple of minutes or so. Any questions? This is your chance to ask. We haven't forgot about the giveaway for getting up to the 1,000 subscribers. So we're going to be writing down some names and stuff and putting them in a hat so we can get our 3 winners. Let me see. What are you guys' name on the channel? I can tell my wife I'm watching every day. Come here. Come here. Okay, it says, what are you guys' name on the channel? Oh, yeah, so my name is Shimon, and my wife is Laura.
That might be helpful.
Oh, Friday said, if you're ever in Louisville, Kentucky, check me out. I was just in Louisville with my friend Karan. We went to the Match Truck Show about a month or so ago, where I met Just Trucking. You should get a spy for your next truck. A spy? Is that a... See, what is a spy?
Boys, you better be in bed. No.
You still in trouble? I don't know if I should ask this with your wife there, but how are the women in Houston? Ratchet. Don't do it. There was only one woman who wasn't ratchet, huh?
You can answer honestly.
I can answer honestly? Yeah, that with a sharp comb. Genesis, don't touch.
It's not a sharp comb.
Well, you have a sharp comb back there.
I don't.
Oh, you meant to say APU. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I have a EPU on my truck, an electronic power unit, where it's built in.
You might actually be interested in...
Okay, how are the women in Houston?
I do have scissors though.
Yeah, she has scissors, guys.
Genesis?
Okay, from my personal experience,
No.
Willis,
Granted, this was years ago, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that matters, but...
the women in Houston, I really can't answer that question because Houston is so diverse. Like, literally, you have everything here in Houston. Don't touch. Don't touch. Watch it. Go over there. Go over there. Yeah, it's so diverse. She said you can answer honestly. Like Atlanta, depending on the size you want. Definitely, Patrick.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, Atlanta. Oh, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, Atlanta was definitely interesting. A lot of ratchet people out there. Houston is really diverse. Me personally, growing up, I more so was more fond of the
You like Hispanic.
the Hispanic descent. Like, actually, I don't know if y'all know, but my wife, she's actually Colombian. And so I was pretty fond of the Hispanics. Just because, I don't know, they just seem to be more, what's the word I'm looking for without getting in trouble? Yeah. I don't know. There's a word I want to use, but I don't want to use it. So the word I don't want to use, guys, is submissive. But a lot of like growing up, especially in like high school and stuff, a little bit of college. College, I was really diverse in college, but it was more so like Hispanic women. But well, it said Latina women say less. Thank you. But then Ben English said, "Thank God you found a good one." I definitely, as y'all can see, she's sitting here doing my hair, guys.
Thank you.
The first time she did retwisted my hair, it took her 12 hours and she didn't bat an eye to retwist my hair. Because I was getting it retwisted by this one lady and she didn't like it. And so she said, I'm going to do it. And I was a guinea pig at the same time. But it took her 12 hours and she redid my hair. And so I went and bought her a ring after that. I said, you ain't going nowhere. Chucky Chuck give me thumbs up. Yes, okay, so y'all are getting my drift. Okay. Yeah, the Hispanic women, they're definitely my my option of choice.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Like my thing, guys. Like my wife will tell you. Y'all might catch my drift of where I'm going with this. I just don't deal with attitude. She will tell you that attitude is just ooh. If y'all want to see a different side of me, just throw some attitude. Willis said I need a retwist bad. Well, you know where to come. But I just attitude and like entitlement.
I'm not a professional though.
Yeah, she's not a professional. I'm still a guinea pig, guys.
Like I do my research and I do the best I can, but yeah.
Yeah, and guys, she cooks. That was another thing. Yeah, Latina women know how to cook. And so my wife cooks, because Hispanics, they take cooking very serious. So it's it's all about like, what do you call it? Like placement, like where you put the food on a plate and all that kind of stuff.
How you present the food.
Yeah, you gotta present like I don't know if y'all see my wife's.
You can't just like throw it on there. It's gross. It's weird.
Yeah, Willis said I'm done with the attitude shenanigans. Yeah, the attitude guy, I just don't do with attitude at all. The entitlement and the over, how do I say this before y'all cancel me? Like the over opinionated, the whole over that feminist, the strong, super strong, one-sided feminist stuff. I just don't. I'm a big believer in, we each have our roles, here in the house. As long as I do my job, as long as she does her job, the house runs, smoothly.
But that was, to add to that, that was what we agreed to. You know? Like, obviously finding someone that complements the lifestyle that you want, the kind of house and home that you want to make. But for us, this is what we wanted. So.
Right. Food etiquette. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah. Willis says she can make tamales with corn husk. You can?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah.
But that's because my stepmom is Mexican.
Yeah.
Her mom, I get a lot of it from.
Yeah, if y'all check out my wife's, okay, Willis said my wife was Mexican. Okay, my ex-wife was Mexican. Okay, yeah. So so Willis, you can relate. You can definitely relate. But yeah, if y'all check out my wife's YouTube channel, I'll put it on here. If y'all check out her YouTube channel, you'll see the stuff that she makes.
It's newer, so there's only a couple things, but I think the things that I posted were decent.
Yeah, because like for our kids, she stays at home with the kids, as y'all can probably tell. And she also homeschools the kids, so they're learning things like sign language and a second language. They're learning how to read and write, about 2 years earlier than the average kid. So she pours a lot into them, and she makes their curriculum, by hand too. Like she makes their books and all that kind of, and their binders, by hand. And let me see. Oh, people are going off on their wife now. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Farley said my wife is born and raised in Juarez, Mexico. Is that how you say that, Farley? Juarez, Mexico. She has put 50 pounds on me. Yeah. And then Willis said, I do miss that part though. And Willis said the gate weight is crazy.
If Shimon didn't have a fast metabolism.
Yeah, if I didn't have a fast metabolism, guys, I would be fat. But yeah, so if you check out her YouTube channel, you'll see the other day where she made us like steak and Japanese green beans and what do you call those potatoes?
They're just mini potatoes.
Mini potatoes, yeah. Like on her YouTube channel, she's always, she's just starting a YouTube channel, so she's always cooking stuff.
But my Instagram has a lot of.
Yeah, her Instagram has a lot of stuff, yeah, that she cooks. He said, Willis said, I think it's a trap.
What's a trap?
Like y'all's cooking.
Oh.
Yeah, guys, actually, that was my first, like I said, I've known her since high school. I had a crush on her in high school. But when we started like hanging out and getting serious, not even serious, but just kind of like friends, still trying to get to know each other better, I would come over to her place and she would cook like a home-cooked meal. And that would throw me off. Because the girl I was kind of serious with before her, she could barely work a microwave. Needless to say, she was not Hispanic. She was not Hispanic. I would say the ethnicity, but I don't want to throw it out there.
We can't drop names.
And we can't drop names. You want me to drop a name?
I don't want you to drop a name.
Yeah. But, yeah, let's just say she was not Hispanic and she was not black. She was not Asian. She was not Indian. She was not Arabian. What's another ethnicity? She was not African. There was another ethnicity that she was, and she could not. Like, the girl couldn't even warm up a can of soup. So, but my wife, she was cooking, but not only cooking, but from scratch. What?
Picking fish up.
Yeah, Willis said I need some. I can't remember. How do you pronounce that? It's not caldo, but
Caldo?
yeah, caldo. Okay, yeah. Willis, she must have been of Caucasian descent. Farley says, does she teach you Spanish? I'll let you answer that one.
No, I hardly speak.
Yeah, you can more so understand it
Yeah.
or pick up on it. Yeah. Every now and then, the guy she'll say something in Spanish. I'm just like, what? But I need to learn because she's gonna be teaching the kids Spanish when, kind of as she learns. So I need to know what they're saying to me, like if they're talking back. All of them. calling me all kinds of names, and I'm thinking it's a compliment.
That's funny. Yeah.
But yeah, so when she cooked from scratch, and that's when I was like, what? Like, that's still a thing nowadays? And so I had to lock her in. But yeah, guys, if we have any bachelors here, find your woman who can cook. I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't marry her and we get acquainted here, I would have moved overseas to go find a wife. I'm not gonna lie. I would have went overseas, found a wife, and came back. I have a buddy of mine that did that, and actually I know 2 people who did that. Went overseas. Willis said, "I'm gonna take a trip to Houston and find me a Spanish mommy." No, don't come to Houston. Go to then Miami, they'll rob you.
Really?
Guys, tell me if I'm wrong. Miami women, and you better come with money too. Oh, those are some of the most entitled people down there. Man, Miami's awful. Let me see, Farley, when my wife starts speaking Spanish to me, it means she's cussing me out. I'm not gonna lie, if my wife was fluent in Spanish and she cussed me out in Spanish, I don't know what it is about Spanish, but it's a turn on. So she could cuss me out in Spanish and I wouldn't even care if she was cussing me out. It would be like a huge turn on. My ex-wife was from Cali. Ooh, Cali. There's some feisty women out there in Cali, especially South California.
California or Cali, Colombia? Because that's where my dad is from.
Oh, okay. I think he means California. Yeah. So yeah, you guys want to Houston? I don't know. I don't even know what the scene is like out here. I've been married so long, guys. I don't even know what it's like anymore. But like I said, don't go to Miami. Don't do it. I mean, there are some good-looking women out there, but you will get robbed.
Like actually robbed or like dating robbed?
Both.
Okay.
Like they'll stick you up out there. And Miami is awful. From San Diego. Ooh, right there there's some feisty women out there, dude.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. But actually, other than Hispanic women, I can say maybe a close second. It could be scary, but Creole women, like South Louisiana, Creole, they're then again, I don't know. They'll put a curse on you too. Hey, I'm speaking from experience, guys. I'm not just. Yeah, I had this one chick I used to date that was Creole, and she let me know from the beginning. She was like, I don't really follow that kind of stuff, but best believe my mom is heavy into that witchcraft. But at the same time, she was mentioning all kind of terminologies and facts and all kinds of.
She may have just known through her.
She knew too much, and I was like, nope. I mean, she just knew way too much. And I was like, no, if I ever piss you off enough, no. Oh, the NBA playoffs are on tonight? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check them out. All right, Farley, thanks for checking in. I tore up social in my Marine Corps days. Oh, really? Oh, South SoCal. Okay, I tore up SoCal. Okay, yeah. Yeah, South California. Yeah, it's rough out there. I'm trying to think of what's a good place just to meet people in general.
In Houston?
No, just all over the place. Really, I can honestly say the most genuine people I've met have been like in the hills in the middle of nowhere. Like your Idahos, your Montanas, your Wyomings.
He loves visiting or driving through there.
Yeah, I love driving through there. I mean, down south, you just never know. And then the places like New York, ugh, I hate going to New York. Like, I'm not a people person, guys. I just like the New Yorks and the LAs and your Chicagos and all that stuff. I just your Orlandos. I just don't like being around a lot of people like that. Like where we are right here at home, just chilling. I'll take that any day. All right, guys, we'll be here for about 3 more minutes. Any last minute questions? But yeah, if y'all want to get on with Landstar, let me know. I'll try my best to point you in the right direction. Even if you're a company driver, Willis said, I ain't gonna lie, New York women are a different kind of crazy, sort of attractive way. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have time for the. It's just way too busy out there for me. There's way too much going on. Like out here, like in the country where we live, the trees and the, so you can open your back window and there's a fawn, a deer standing right back there. I'll take that any day. But yeah, guys, I was gonna upload a video today, but somehow half the footage, I don't know what happened to it. It disappeared. So I'm not gonna be uploading today, but I'll be shooting tomorrow. And probably posting either Monday night or Tuesday. Well, listen, I do plan on wanting to pull Step Deck, RG, and a Landstar. Yeah, let me know. Just say when, and I can point you in the right direction, hopefully. And what kind of truck do you have? You say your truck's about to be paid off in December? But for y'all tuning in just now, we are still going to be doing that drawing for the giveaway. It's just that we got to go through and gather all the names up and get it situated. Kendall about to sign off. You guys have a great evening. Appreciate it, Kendall. Thanks for checking in with us.
And then don't forget, if you're in Houston.
Yes, Houston Truck Show. Was it June 24th?
I think it's 25th and 26th.
25th and 20th. Okay. The last weekend in June, guys. Houston Truck Show down at the convention center. You guys come check that out. We'll be down there coming to say hi to you guys. Just coming to visit. Oh, that's right. You have the International. That's right. Yeah. The Cummins X15. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the way to go. I have the ISX in my truck, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I do prefer the X15. Either the X15 or the N14 are my 2 favorite Cummins engines. But overall, I prefer the Detroit 60 series. That's why I'm looking at the Freightliner Classics or the Coronados. But yeah, guys, we're getting off of here. I'm gonna get my hair finished up. Gonna make sure these kids we gotta feed them and get them in bed here in the next 30 minutes or so. But thank you guys for checking in with us, for tuning in. So we really have nothing going on. We just get my hair retwisted so I don't look like a hot mess on camera this week. And we'll check in with you guys here in a little bit. Check out the Texas truck market in Houston. They'll wake your truck up. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. I'm actually looking if I buy a truck, something out of California, because they're selling their trucks for dirt cheap right now because of new laws in place. So I'm definitely keeping my eye out in California. But thank you guys. Brenda White, hello. Have a good night. Thank you, Brenda, for checking in. And we will see you guys hopefully tomorrow after I post a video. And how do I sign off of here? Oh, here.